Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So the first thing I'm going to do to get started here is just clip off my hair because we all know that's always getting in the way. And here I'm just going to put some chapstick on my lips because you want them to be nice and smooth. Now I'm taking my Mercier Tinted Moisturizer. This is in the color Sands, and I'm going to put a little bit on the back of my hand just like so. And I'm going to use my fingers to just kind of dot it around my face just to evenly distribute the product. And when you're doing this, you want to make sure that you have clean hands. So wash your hands before you start doing your makeup, because you don't want to put any germs or bacteria on your face, because that's going to lead to pimples and blemishes, and we don't want that. So just make sure your hands are clean. I'm just using my damp beauty blender to smooth out the product on my face. Since it's a tinted moisturizer, you could use your hands, but I just use my beauty blender for everything. Now I'm just going to go ahead and use my Maybelline Age Rewind Concealer, and this is in the color Medium. You can get this at any drugstore. It's not really that expensive. I tried to use a lot of inexpensive products for you guys in this video. But you're just going to twist it up, and you're going to make little triangle shapes right under your eyes. This is going to help highlight and conceal. So it's kind of like a 2-in-1. And then you're going to put it also down the bridge of your nose, a little bit on your forehead, and also in the middle of your chin. So to blend all this out, I'm going to use the tip of my beauty blender, and I'm just going to dab it out, and we're just going to blend until it just looks as seamless as possible, just for a natural highlight. Here I'm taking my OCC Concealer, and it's a really light concealer. I'm just going to put it right around any redness I may have around my nostrils and my nose area. Taking my NYX Sunny Bronzer, I'm just going to use a fluffy brush and lightly contour my face right in the hollows of my cheeks, right around my jawline, around the frame of my forehead, and also down the bridge of my nose. For blush, I'm going to use Wet n Wild's Mellow Wine, and I've just come to love this blush lately. I'm using it all the time, I find. But you can really get it anywhere, and it's really pigmented, so you want to have a really light hand. And I'm just going to take a blush brush and kind of swirl it on my cheeks a little bit. Now, one of the most important things you're going to find in anything you do in makeup is blending. You want to take a stippling brush and kind of blend out that blush so that there's no harsh lines and you can't tell kind of where it starts and where it ends. Moving on to brows, I'm going to take this Wet n Wild Brow Kit in Ash Brown, and I'm going to use that medium brown color right in the middle. And using a small angled brush, I'm going to fill in any sparse areas in my eyebrows just to give my eyebrows a more full look. And you want to make sure that when you're filling in your eyebrows, you go with the natural shape of your eyebrow. You don't want to make it look like Sharpie where it's too harsh. So make sure you get a color that's about a shade or two lighter than your natural color of your eyebrows, and then use that to fill it in because it's going to look more natural and not so drawn on. Now moving on to eyes, I'm going to use my ever so popular Urban Decay Primer Potion. This is the original, and I'm going to put a little bit on my finger, and I'm going to just wipe it all over my eyelid, a little in my crease, and also around my tear duct and on the bottom side of my eye. Feel free to also use concealer if you don't have primer at hand, or you can use a flesh tone eyeliner, a kohl liner, and just kind of smear that out and put your eyeshadows right on top. So for this look, I only use the Naked 3 palette, but you can feel free to substitute any colors that you want with anything that you have. I'm just going to take this color Nooner here, and I'm going to pop that right in my crease with a fluffy blending brush. This brush is from Real Techniques if you were wondering. And I'm just going to do windshield wiper motions back and forth and make little small circles. And that's just going to help with the transition between colors on our eyelid. You really just want to keep playing with it and blending until you get the desired intensity that you want. Here I wanted mine to be a little bit more prominent, so I kept adding a little bit more of that Nooner color into my crease. Now I'm taking the color Buzz, and I'm going to use a short shader brush to pack that on right on my eyelid and a little bit into the crease, but not too far up. You'll see what I mean. I'm just going to slowly pat the color right onto your eyelid. You never want to swipe it back and forth because that's going to cause fallout, and you're trying to avoid that. Now I'm going to go back with that original blending brush with the Nooner on it, and I'm going to put the littlest amount of color right back into my crease just to further blend out where the two colors meet. Here I'm taking the color Limit, and it's going to further serve as a blending color. So I'm going to take another blending brush. I'm going to put that right above where I added the Nooner color, and that's going to add more of a transition from that color up into the highlight. And once again, you're just going to make small circles and windshield wiper motions back and forth to blend it in. Now I'm taking the color Strange, which is the highlight color in the palette. I'm going to use it on a flat brush, and I'm going to put it right on my brow bone, and that's going to serve as a highlight. Going back with that blending brush that we used the color Limit on, I'm just going to blend where the highlight and the Limit color meet. And now I'm taking the color Trick on a really small detailing brush, and I'm going to pop that right in my inner tear duct. And the shimmeriness in this color is going to serve as a highlight as well, and it's also going to help open up your eye and make them pop a little bit more. Now I'm taking the brush that came with the palette, and I'm going to take the color Nooner and just kind of swipe that right on my under eye, and then I'm going to flip the brush over and blend it out a little bit just so that line isn't as harsh. Now I'm taking a black liner. This is Urban Decay's Perversion liner, and I'm going to tight line my eye. And to do this, you want to look down and tug on your eyelid a little bit and just kind of pop that right in there. Here is Rimmel's Nude liner, and I'm going to put that right in my lower waterline, and that's going to help open up my eyes a little bit, and it's perfect for those days that you're tired in the morning and you just need a little bit of lift to your eye. grab my Perversion liner again, and I'm going to quickly line my lash line. Here I'm taking my lash curlers. I think these are from Revlon, and I'm going to slowly and carefully, because you don't want to poke an eye out, curl my lashes. Moving on to mascara, I'm using YSL Babydoll Mascara, but you don't have to use this. If you don't have it, feel free to use whatever you want and what works for you. But this was just the closest thing to me, and I grabbed it. But I'm going to do a coat of that on both eyes, and then I'm going to stack it with another mascara in a minute. Next, I'm going to take Maybelline's Big Eyes Mascara in black. And this mascara is cool because it has two wands to it. One is a bigger wand for your top lashes and a smaller wand for your bottom lashes. But I'm going to use the bigger side to coat my lashes again over that YSL. And then I'm going to flip it over and use a smaller wand for my bottom lashes. So here I'm going back with the color Strange and popping that over the buzz color that we put in our inner tear duct, just to help it stand out a little bit more. Now that I've given my lashes a chance to dry, I'm going to go back with my eyelash curler and I'm going to recurl my lashes really carefully. And this is going to help set the curl a little bit more. Now to finish off my face, I'm going to take this loose powder by Makeup Forever. It's a translucent powder, and take a fluffy brush, and I'm just going to dab that all over my face just to set that tinted moisturizer, because you don't want anything to move. So I'm just going to pop that all over, especially anywhere that you might get oily, like in your T-zone. You definitely want to make sure that you pop some powder right in those areas. For lips, you can use a nude color to keep it natural. This is Maybelline's lipstick in 258 Honey. And then pop a nude lip gloss right over that, like NYX's Beige. But I'm going to use NYX's lipstick in Louisiana because I want my lips to stand out a little bit more. So this is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!